So example 3, using the integer game and the number line. Now the integer game is going to be something that we're going to play several times a week here during this module. So you'll get very used to it. We're going to play it tomorrow. What you need to know about the game right now is that you're always going to have 4 integer cards in your hand. All right, and your score is based on the sum of the 4 cards. We're just going to get some experience here adding up the scores in your hand to see what your score would be. Since our first card in the hand is a positive 5, I'm going to, remember, start at 0 and count up 5 units. Now obviously this is not the only card in our hand. The next card is a negative 5, which when we look at that brings us right back down to 0. In this case, since my score was already a 5, I will start counting from positive 5 and go to the left 5 units. Now something interesting about this pair, 5 and negative 5, I started at 0 and ended at 0. This is another vocabulary word that you're going to see on the word wall. 5 and negative 5 is an example of an additive inverse. And yes, I would like you to put this in your notes. The clearest definition I have for additive inverse is 2 opposites with a sum of 0. 5 and negative 5 are opposites. They have the same absolute value but are on different sides of 0. When I add them together, I will get 0, an example of an additive inverse. Did you miss the definition? Go back and get it. You're going to want to know it. But we still have 2 more cards in our hand. If I have a negative 4 then, remember where I stopped. I'm now at 0. Negative 4 from there takes me 4 more units into the negative area of the number line. All right, picking up from where my tail left off at 0, 4 units to the left. And my last card, a positive 8, which means now I will be traveling to the right. 8 more units, again starting at negative 4 and going to the right 8 spaces. Could you do this without using a number line? Probably. Letter A, what is the final position of the number line with all 4 cards? Where did you finally end up? Well, it's a little hard to tell on my number line, but if you're a little bit more exact, you would end up at the positive 4. So letter B, I'd like you to take a minute, see if you can get some of these on your own. What card could you use that would get you back to 0? Or, more difficult, what combination of cards could you use to get back to 0? The easiest one to me would be a negative 4, move to the left 4 units to get back to 0. Or you could do something like a negative 1 and a negative 3, which in 2 steps will get you back to 0. There are many more possible answers for that. Again, if you need anything from this video, make sure you pause it before it goes away. Otherwise, you'll be ready for the next concept.